Hello and welcome to the Disconnected Gamers podcast, where we reconnect with life and gaming. Episode 89. It is
Yo.
Sunday, November 26th. Um, and I just got home from work, and I've had a headache that is finally going away after 2 days. I want to blow my brains out.
That's not fun.
Because just like dealing with people in retail when you have a massive headache is like I think I
Oh, the
think I'd rather
worst.
listen to like nails on a chalkboard and surround sound.
Ouch. I mean, that's kind of what you do when you
Yeah, like
deal with
that's yeah when you're
customers.
dealing with customers, but like I think I'd actually prefer that. Um, that
Damn.
said, we're coming off of Thanksgiving and Black Friday. Tomorrow we've got Cyber Monday. I feel like we should start there. Um, so honestly the only things I bought for myself was I bought the PS Plus renewal from bestbuy.com. It was $40. That
Nice.
was the cheapest I could find it anywhere. And I kept missing
Mhm.
it when it was on sale, and you would tell me like, "Yo, it's on sale. You should buy it."
Gee, I was on sale on Amazon twice, dude.
Well, I told
Like,
you I boycotted Amazon, so I can't.
oh, right, right, right,
And I'm
right,
and
right,
I'm
right, right.
pissed too because Speedway sent me a link. They had a 4 terabyte Western Digital hard drive, like an external, and it was fucking $70. And I was
Oh.
like, that's such a good price, but I'm standing my ground. I'm not doing it. Um, I'm not buying from Amazon. And the precursor to that, which because it's been so long since we did an episode, the last episode when we talked about getting Super Mario Odyssey, the short version is Amazon totally botched the delivery. They didn't get it to me on the guaranteed street date. So like what's the point of your guarantee if you're not even going to fucking come close to honoring it? And then
Mhm.
basically we're like, "Oh, well we'll get it to you in 1 to 3 days. But if it doesn't show up after that, like definitely get back in touch with us." And they were like, "We can offer you like $10 off your Amazon Prime membership." Because I had
Wow.
ordered it on my brother's Prime membership, and that was literally like all they were doing. They're like, yeah, but like if it doesn't show up, like let us know, and like we'll give you $10 off. And I was like, that's totally not acceptable. Like I pre-ordered this game months ago. You told me you were gonna give it to me on release day, which is the whole reason I bought it from you because I get the discount and the benefit of it still gonna show up on release day, and you didn't do that.
Hmm.
And then when it showed up, they left it in a puddle out in the front of my like entrance to my house, which is
Oh.
annoying because there's an alcove. So like you could
Hmm.
have put it underneath like right up against the door to the house and it would have been completely shielded from the elements. Instead, you left it on the ground basically in a puddle. So the whole like bubble mailer was completely soaked. It was completely waterlogged.
Ugh.
So I ended up going and buying it on my lunch break at Walmart and
Hmm.
I returned the one to Amazon and just was like, nope, screw you guys, not interested. And that was it. That was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I
Yeah,
don't order from Amazon in the first
so
place.
that's why I didn't buy the $70 4 terabyte external hard drive, which was a fantastic deal, and I'm bummed that I didn't happen to see a similarly awesome
Right?
deal because I still need the external
Well,
for the PS4.
doesn't Best Buy price match?
They might, but I don't know if that they price match Amazon.
As far as I know, they do, unless they changed it. But we could talk about that another time.
Yeah, I mean, I might have to just go in, and I don't even want to deal with that shit. Um, so anyway, so I bought myself PlayStation Plus, but I kind of lit it up for my brother and his kids. I got a Samsung 43-inch 4K LED TV.
Oh, yes.
I got that from Costco because I get additional warranty and discount from buying the from Costco with my credit card. So
Oh,
I
very
figured that
nice.
gives me a total of 4 years of warranty coverage on the TV,
Right,
plus the
right.
cash back from the card itself.
Oh, nice.
And then I bought a 4K Blu-ray player because you got to get the 4K Blu-ray player if you're getting the 4K TV.
Mm-hmm.
Duh. And then a 5.1 surround sound thing with the sound bar and the like speakers and whatnot.
Dang, son, hooked up.
Yeah. So
I,
the question now is whether or not we have to go buy, and by we I mean like he's footing the bill for this, a wall mount, um, because he
Mm.
previously has a 32-inch, and I think it's a 720p LG.
Mhm.
So the question is whether or not the 43-inch will sit on the like table that he has, or if we got to mount it to the wall. And then once we decide like that, then we're gonna try and wire the speakers because we can basically drill into the floor and access the
Mhm.
cables from the
Have it.
basement, wire the
Yeah.
cables underneath the floor from the basement, and then pop them up wherever he wants them to be in the like TV room of the house.
Mm.
And then his
Right.
kids will watch some dope ass 4K Disney movies or whatever.
Right. Not
So
a bad way
I'm
to go.
I'm I'm hopeful that there's something on Cyber Monday that's piquing my interest. I need a headset. Like this broken Sony one is not helping me. It's not doing me any favors anymore. So that's I've been looking at headsets. I've also been looking at Dell laptops because they have that new Inspiron gaming line and they're so cheap. Like it's not, and I know people are going to be like, "Oh, Andrew, come on, man. Dell, Alienware." Like I get it. I get it. I could
Mhm.
build a PC myself and spend probably a
Right.
little bit more money and it'd be like 10 times as good a computer. I don't want to do that. I don't have the luxury of time or care.
Mhm.
Um,
True.
so if I can buy a laptop and it's in this nice little package and I can literally like leave it on my desk and when I'm done with it, close it up, put it in a drawer or whatever, and it's out of my way, that to me is worth
Mhm.
the money. So,
Right. Right.
because for what it's worth, it's an i5, it's a quad core, it's a 4 GB graphics card, so it's 2 GB more than the graphics card I have in my Alienware Alpha now. So like it's more powerful enough to run the games that I would be playing, and I don't care if I can't run them at max.
Right.
Like again, when Destiny 2 excuse me, was running on my Alpha, during the beta, I was impressed at what I was seeing, and I'm using a 19-inch 720p TV as my monitor. So like,
Okay.
if I'm impressed with what it looks like on a shit monitor, like if I have a
Mhm.
laptop with a nice display, or even if I bought an external monitor, like I'm gonna be more impressed with what I get. So it's just not a thing that matters to me of having like this unbelievable machine.
Yeah.
I just,
Right.
but I'd like to be able to have a machine that can play more PC games than I currently can, and I think that would be the way to go.
Mhm.
So I've been looking,
Exactly.
kind of seeing what the deals are. Like Costco and Best Buy had some actually pretty good pricing on them. Dell's website doesn't seem to have as good a deal.
Mm.
SteelSeries is the headset. Whoops, that was totally my phone. Um, SteelSeries is the headset that I've been looking at because they have the one for the Nintendo Switch that allows
Mhm.
you to. So you plug the wired part into the Switch so you can listen to the
Mhm.
Switch, but then it also has Bluetooth so you can pair it with your cell phone to use Discord or the like Nintendo Chat app.
Oh, nice.
Which I think, yeah, like I think that's sweet. And the advantage is I'm wondering if that means I could also plug it into my PS4 controller and then Bluetooth
Mm.
music to it through my phone so I could listen to music and play video games.
Nah, not a bad way to go about it.
Right? Like, and I don't see why I couldn't do that if the way that it's set up works for the Switch.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
it's like $100 headset. So like at the end of the day, like how much am I gonna find a discount on it for?
Mhm.
You know, unless like somebody from SteelSeries hears this and they're like, "Yo, Andrew, we want to throw you a discount or throw you a headset," and I'd be like, "Cool, hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored, like hook it up." But
Right. Look up your boy.
that said, that's it. I bought Rocket League for the Nintendo Switch, but it wasn't on sale. I just paid the like $20.
$20. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, and um, mixed results. Mixed results. Definitely not a fantastic experience to play two player on the Switch itself.
Mm.
It's very it's tough because if you and we're getting off topic, but to quickly talk about Rocket League on the Switch, if you play with your camera set up horizontal, so like you're side by side, you can see the ball when it goes up into the air higher, but you can't really
Mhm.
see left to right. And if you do the horizontal split screen where it's top and bottom, like
Top and bottom.
you can see wider, but you can't see higher. So like you have to put your field of view out wicked far back so that you kind of
Mm.
have a better viewing angle. But then like the everything just kind of looks really small and the resolution doesn't really hold up.
And this is even on like uh the dock mode or whatever, docked mode? Or are you guys playing on
Never
handheld mode?
we play CJ and I played it in docked mode at the house during Thanksgiving,
Mhm.
which was fine on a TV.
Okay.
On the Switch itself, I played a couple matches during lunch with a friend, and
Ah.
it wasn't great. But if you're playing single player, like by all means, go nuts, have at it. But um,
All right, so I'm just gonna keep it on PS4 since it was free anyways.
I mean, I don't know. It's cool. It's fun to play it. Like it's a nice game to be able to play on the Switch. But I'm just if you were getting it to play with friends like split screen, I don't
Mm-hmm.
know that it's going to be a great experience for you if you're not going to be playing docked. That's all I'm saying.
Mm, eh, fair enough.
Yeah. So what about you? Would you? I know you went out for Black Friday. What did you end up?
Oh, I got way too much stuff. Let's see, what did I pick up?
All the
I
fights.
picked up.
Did you catch people throwing bows for TVs?
There's about to be a fight over, I think, like a printer or something like that.
This is my
Like, shit,
printer.
this is my printer, yeah. And the fight before checking out too.
Oh, really? Like they
Like,
had the stuff and they were fighting because they wanted to get wrung out faster, or someone was trying to
well,
steal
no,
from them.
like there was a couple behind me, and we were both waiting. But this Asian family comes up out of nowhere, and they're like, "Oh yeah, let's get in the register." And me and the guy were like, "No, they're behind me." And so before the family can zoom in, I'm like, "Yo, pull forward. That way they think you're with me." So they'll go, oh, okay, and they'll go behind you.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to like inch them forward so they could, you know,
Stay
zoom
in the
in before
line.
yeah, before the family could just jump in out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's some shit.
Yeah, I was like, damn, people suck, man.
Yeah, people are crazy. So what'd
But
you?
yeah, no, I just bought video games, which I probably shouldn't have.
Yeah, what'd
But I
you end
did
up?
buy a T-shirt. I got a T-shirt,
Nice. So
and for
what?
the video
Yeah,
games,
what games did you end up getting? Because I didn't see
uh,
many deals on Switch games, so I was kind of bummed. A lot of PS4 and Xbox stuff.
there were some Switch games, but it wasn't like Mario Odyssey and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But the Switch stuff I got was Sonic Forces and what was it? Binding of Isaac,
Mm-hmm.
and those were pretty cool.
Did you get
And
them
then Tekken 7
digitally or physical?
physical,
Okay.
physical. Yeah, because they weren't on sale. Nintendo's sales, it's like here's $5 off,
Yeah.
whereas it was like 10 or 15 off if you got it physically. But then I got the blue controller or whatever.
Oh, the
The
Crystal Glacier Blue or whatever.
yeah, because they were
Dude,
like
so good. It was 40
$35.
bucks. I
Yeah,
almost bought another. I almost bought a second one. I was like, you know what? For 40 bucks, I'll just leave it in the
worth it.
package. Like, what do I care?
Well, when I was at
Uh,
GameStop, I got the Skyrim case thing or whatever, and they have the crystal one, the white one or whatever. I
yeah,
was
they have the
like,
clear one. Yeah.
I'll just get two, like whatever. I'll get the blue one at Walmart. I'll get the clear one here. But I
Why
was
did they
like,
have the clear one for 40 bucks too?
yeah, 35.
Oh, nice. That's even better.
Yeah. So I was like, damn, I
And then
just get
who
two.
had the red one? Was it Best Buy that had the red one?
Yeah, which is weird. You would think Target would have had the
Right,
red
yeah,
one.
and
Walmart blue, Target red, and then GameStop whatever. But
Crystal. Yeah, clearly Best Buy didn't want to pay up to get that.
I guess not.
Um, yeah, I was kind of impressed with the TV deals this year. Like there's
It's pretty
just
decent TV deals,
and what's
but I already
crazy
have
is
big
like
TV.
there's like the way they set it up this year was like Walmart announced what their Black Friday was. And it
Like
was like all these awesome deals, and I was like, cool. But then I went to the website, and it was like you could buy the TV then, like you could buy the TV
yeah,
like a week in advance. And I'm like, wait,
yeah, yep,
what am I fucking waiting for? If I can buy the TV now, I'm just gonna buy the TV
yeah.
now and deal with the without the rush and whatever.
So a bunch of stuff sold out. Uh, my buddy was talking about it. Like he tried to get a PS4, but it was sold out everywhere already because you can get it online.
Yeah,
So beat the rush, get it online. Same with TVs. A lot of people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a TV," and they're like, "Guess not," because they're all gone now,
yeah. Like when I bought the TV from Costco, like they're shipping it to me, and it'll be here in like a week. But like I don't care. I saved money.
right?
And I got a smoking deal on it. Like, and at the end of the day, I know that if something happens to it, I can just go into Costco with it and be like, yo,
fix
it or pay me.
right? Don't do me
Um,
wrong like Amazon did.
yeah, fuck. Oh god damn it. I really can't stand them. I can't stand them for a majority of reasons as a company. Not I'm not going to get dragged into that hole, but at some point if somebody really wants to know, feel free to tweet me and I will have a conversation with you about why Amazon's not a good company to be supporting. Um, especially if you care about small business. But I digress.
Hmm.
I did expect, I don't know, I just kind of expected to see more stuff, but I feel like at this point, like when it comes to Black Friday, like there's going to be like video games, some decent deals on consoles, and like TVs, you know?
TVs. Yep.
Like like maybe it's because I don't pay attention to it. I'm not like, man, I really could go for a washer and dryer. But like I feel like the only things people ever really advertise, like in all the flyers, is like the first things on the like cover of your like Target ad or your Walmart
Electronics.
is
Usually electronics.
electronics,
Yeah.
yeah. Phones, TVs,
TVs,
like
whatever.
iPads, whatever.
Yeah, tablets. Yeah.
Like it's so weird to me because it's like I remember apparently I think it was last year my sister-in-law was out for Black Friday when she got me the Nintendo 3DS and like people were like fighting over fucking bath towels.
Really?
Yeah, because I guess they were like nice bath towels and they were like $5 a piece, but like people were like legit like about to, get into it over like who was getting towels.
Dang.
Meanwhile, people are leaving Nintendo 3DSs in their shopping carts and somehow your boy ended up with one. Not trying to throw shade or anything, but maybe you should keep an eye on that shit.
Hmm.
Biatch.
I mean, hey, if they didn't pay for it, they don't own
Hey
it.
man, yeah, you didn't own it. It was just sitting in a basket as far as I was concerned.
Yeah. Like, some places have weird setups. Like,
Well,
did
it
you
was
go out at all or?
no, I didn't. I had to work. I had to work Black Friday, so
Okay.
I went to bed Thanksgiving and then got up to go to work.
Okay.
Yeah, like a lot of places have weird setups. Thankfully, we like I like at the little like the mall that I work at is it's it's upscale in the sense that like there's more shops there that are like kind of boutique-esque and they're smaller stores, so like they don't have a huge draw for people. So thankfully like it wasn't like a crazy busy day just in general. Like there was a lot
Mhm.
more people in the whole area, but it wasn't like they were there because like there was a Best Buy. Like the biggest draw that was near us is like Kohl's.
Yeah.
And it's like cool, like even cheaper clothes. But like
Right.
there's like a Sephora
Well, they sell
and
consoles
there's
there too, though.
oh, do they
So,
really?
yeah, you get a PS4 for like 199 at Kohl's.
What? I never go in there, but damn.
Yeah, legit. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Yep.
I'm
It's
gonna have
like
to
get
peep
yourself a pair
that.
of jeans, grab a PS4. Yep.
Like Sephora and there's like another makeup-y place that's
Oh
in there
God.
too. And like there's like a what the hell is that women's like athletic clothing? Um it's like women's athletic wear, whatever, but it's like it's not
It's like,
cheap.
oh,
It's like
gotcha.
it's
Okay.
basically just like really expensive yoga pants, like to be
Oh,
like very stereotypical of like what I see when I'm walking by the store.
right.
Um, so like there's like
Fair
stuff
enough.
like that, like so I think that like there's a Victoria's Secret in the mall too. So like I think
Mhm.
those types of stores probably don't draw the same kind of people who are like I'm getting a fucking TV and I'm gonna stab a bitch if they get in my way. Like so that
You'd be
part was nice.
surprised.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
There's a line at Victoria's Secret at our mall,
Oh,
but
really?
like what
That's
they did
crazy.
was is they only let so many people in at a time, so they
Right, because
basically had
they
the store closed,
yeah.
so you couldn't just walk in. So they were like, only so amount of people can walk in, and
Right.
then
I mean,
that's
and
it.
that's probably because of occupancy laws. Like they probably were like, yeah, we can't have more than like 100 people in the building.
Yeah, fire,
Um, Fire
marshal.
codes, bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So thankfully we didn't have anything crazy like that. I was kind of hoping though that there'd be like at least one or two car accidents in the parking lot. Cause like we've had some, I've literally on two different occasions come into work and literally watched car accidents happen. Like
Damn,
it's
people
so
just not drive.
it's so bad. Like there's like two ways to get in and out of the like mall plaza area. But there's like parking lots on the either side of that like one little street. And so like there's traffic on both sides and I'm just like waiting to go in so I can pull into like employee parking or whatever. And
Yeah.
somebody's coming out of the like customer parking lot or whatever. And
Hmm.
they like thought like the person in front of me stopped to let them out And I don't know if they thought like that meant like go for it. So they just fucking gunned it right out and slammed right into the side of another car and just like
Oh.
pushed their car like right into the curb. And I was just like, and it was just like one of those things where I was like, oh, that was so good to see because it was like satisfying because it was just like an
Mhm.
idiot hitting another kind of idiot. Like I'm just calling them an idiot because they were there. Um,
Right.
but I was also like, thank God, like I could still turn in to go to employee parking because I was like, I'm not getting stuck in this giant traffic bullshit.
Hmm.
But that was super satisfying. Then there was one where somebody was pulling out onto the main road and either thought they had the space or tried to like
Oh no.
there's a set of lights like right out of this particular exit and most people are trying to get into the far left lane so they can take the left
Mhm.
turn. And I
Mhm.
think they either thought they could make it and slammed into somebody or just like were trying to pull out and kissed somebody's car because there wasn't a ton of damage, but like they took the
Mhm.
front bumper right off the car. Like it
Oh.
just because it was all it was like some plastic bumper or whatever. So like it came right off, but like there wasn't a whole lot of like damage, but it was just kind of like I wished I had seen it, but like I must have missed it by like a second. There's my phone again. Um uh yeah, so that's always fun. One of the days I was home and not at work, somebody did the old like thought I was in reverse and put it in drive and literally up the curb and went on top of two cars.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
circa like Evil Knievel trying to jump like 15 cars, like went right up on top of two cars, and I guess it happened right in front of where I work. So like a bunch of the coworkers like saw it out the window happen, and they had to bring in a crane to lift the car off of the other cars. Like that's how bad it was, and it was just like, and I'm like, oh, like one of my coworkers sent me the picture, and I'm like, why was I not scheduled to work? Like that would have been so good. And I was like, please tell me somebody's store has camera footage of this because I want to see this in action. Um,
Right.
but I guess it was like some old guy, and he totally, stereotypical. Like I thought I was in reverse, and so I slammed my foot on the gas, and when I didn't go, I pushed harder. Um, and then he ended up on top of two cars, but um. Big
Jeez.
fan of that. Big fan of Christmas mall BS solely for the
Mhm.
like satisfaction of like some upper class rich people like scraping their BMWs and stuff. Not that I
Right.
and like and before like somebody's like, oh, that's good, and like it's not that I want people to get into car accidents. I really don't. But there's something satisfying about a bunch of the wealthy people that you have to put up with as an employee that are kind of snarky and uptight and rude. Like there's a little bit of like
Mhm.
of karma when like their BMW has the fucking bumper dented in because someone backed into it.
Right.
Like that's pretty much all I'm talking. I'm not talking about like I don't want like
Oh
broken
yeah, no,
glass,
I get it.
I
It's like
just
that's what
but
you
there's
get for screaming at me.
yeah, but there's something to be said about the person who's like, do you know how much I make in a year? Dude, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Like
It's like
more than me, okay? I'm the one working at the store you're buying stuff at. Like clearly you make more than me. Like thanks. Like um I hate like that's probably one of the most annoying things when people say that. Like, do you know how much money I make in a year? It's like, dude, I don't care.
hmm
Like unless you're about to write me a fucking check, I don't care. So
right, like not care.
Um, so that's been me for the last like 2 weeks. Like Christmas season's in full go at that mall. Like it's all Christmas music when you're walking around.
Yeah,
Not
we
to
just
not
switched
to
to
say
Christmas
that
Eve
not to say
yesterday.
that I'm like a Grinch, but like could we have gotten past Thanksgiving first before going into full Christmas
Right.
mode? Like
Okay, no, yes. Please, thank you.
um
Like just why do we always skip a holiday?
yeah.
Like whatever. I don't know. I
Yep.
don't know.
Yeah, so that's that. And well like so I'm actually excited for what could potentially exist Cyber Monday, but I'm also excited for Christmas season in general because I think that we're gonna see some neat stuff happening in game. Like, for what it's worth, Killing Floor 2 has been awesome about doing things seasonally. Like they did something for Halloween. You know, I'm assuming that there might be some sort of Christmassy themed thing that's gonna
Christmas song.
happen. I'm excited to do my old tradition of like when the first snowfall happens, bust out the N64, play some Diddy Kong Racing. That's a thing that I've always kind of just done for years. Um, I'm excited for the season to kind of take hold. I'm just not super excited about the consumeristic part of things at the moment. It's gonna take me a little
Yeah.
bit. It's gonna take me a little bit.
Right.
But as far as Black Friday goes, it's been pretty painless, thankfully. I wouldn't say that it's been super crazy, and for the consumer part of me, like I'm glad that I didn't have to fight to get deals on anything. Like it didn't, I had to
Mhm.
work, so I was like, oh boy, am I going to be able to get these deals? But thankfully, you could just buy the TV early, buy video games digitally, like get digital codes for PS Plus. Um,
Mhm.
and for what it's worth, I know this is a super short episode. I actually am getting a text message that I need to kind of address. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode real quick, and
Mhm.
we'll have to resume this conversation and also talk about other things that need to be talked about.
Do a
That
part two.
Yeah, exactly. Just do like a part two. So
Mhm.
with that, so apologies for the super short Black Friday discussion. This has been episode 89 of the Disconnected Gamers podcast. You can find us on Twitter at the DGCast. You can find me on Twitter at So After I Said, Mike at MTong1 or MDTong.
MD Tong one, or
MDTong1.
maybe I don't know, one of those combinations. But don't
But
follow me
don't follow him
anyways.
though. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need. I don't need those pity follows. Follow
um,
me and then unfollow me.
But yeah, so if you have suggestions for gaming Christmas themed things, definitely hit me up. I want to do a Christmas gift list or like wish list and put together a bunch of different neat things that people might want for the holidays for their gamer friend and family and loved one. Uh,
Mhm.
so I can make a little like web page thingy about it. But yeah, so that's been it for episode 89, and we will catch you